All right, let us see. We are trying to call a Muhammadan. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, are you a Muslim?
Yes, I'm
All right,
Muslim.
would you like to say to us? Our topic today is Allah is God. What do you think?
Uh, yes, I believe he's God. I believe, of course.
Why he's God? Why? Why?
What do you, so can you elaborate on your question? What do you mean? Why?
Why you think he's God? Like, you know, if I say a person, anyone, he believe in God, he should know why he believe in him, right? So what made you believe that Allah is God?
I've been told that that he's God, and I've been told that Allah means God in Arabic. You can call him Allah, God. You can call him maybe, yeah.
No,
In Farsi, you can call him
but I thought Allah is a name, is not a word mean God.
Allah's a name.
Yes.
I think, from my knowledge, I think it's, I hope I'm not wrong, but I think it means Al-Ilah, يعني Al-Ilah. So Allah, the God, يعني.
Well, my friend, Al-Ilah is different word. Al is a word mean, you know, like, you know, because now you are speaking Arabic and you are copying from the Aramaic people. Al in
No,
the
I
original
don't
in the
speak.
Aramaic.
I'm from Afghanistan. I don't, but I understand Arabic.
I'm not saying. I'm not saying. I'm saying where the word is coming from. So the word, or the word itself, is not an Arabic word. So Muslims do not know what Allah means. So when they say to you Al-Ilah, that is a false analogy. Why? Because if this is the case, then we should not call him Al-Ilah. You can call him, and you know, you Muslim, when you say Shahada, you should say then there's no Allah but Allah.
No, I know that. I also think, to be honest, I also think that maybe this is from Aramaic or Hebrew. You know, before.
Yeah. Okay.
Elohim.
But just to prove to you that this is not just a word, it is a name. It's just two words, Al and La. When you say Shahada, you don't say there's no God but God, right? You say there's no God but Allah, correct?
But you know, I don't have problem in. Yeah, I can call him Allah or I can call him God.
Okay, no problem. Let us say I
So
will
this
go
is
with
not
you.
big.
Okay, let us say it's not important, but for me, if you go in details, it's important. But let us go there. So how we know that this one you call him Allah is God?
Okay, so okay, so if it depends on the person, his intention. If he mean the creator, he can call him Allah or the creator.
Okay.
Depends on, because there is some people, they are very you know, they're ignorant. So their intention, their niyyah, their intention is God. So maybe he says, oh, creator.
So we can
But instead of
say, okay, so you are saying to me that when there's when we speak about the God, we speak about the creator directly, correct?
like I told you, you know, there are some people that are very more knowledgeable, like yourself. Maybe you know Arabic. So
No, I'm
but
asking you,
some people, it
because you mentioned to me the
intention.
creator. When you mentioned the creator, is that the only proof that Allah is God, that he is the creator?
Well, it depends. Like I said, if you ask someone, maybe you should ask the person, what do you mean? Do you mean the creator? In that case, to say, okay, fine,
Okay.
because you're ignorant, you
Okay,
mean
how
the
you know
creator.
that?
خلاص.
How we know that Allah is the only creator?
I think so. We have logic. There can only be one creator, because if two creator, maybe, you know, there is order in the universe, and you know,
Yeah, like
I
you
think
cannot.
even Christians.
Yeah, like you
I think
cannot have
even the
two. You cannot
Christians.
have two cook in one kitchen. I got you. But here you see in the
Yeah,
Quran, yeah,
exactly.
you cannot have two
Yeah,
cook in one kitchen. All right. So
yeah, yeah.
chapter 23, verse number 14, it says, Allah is the best of the creators. So Allah, he said, he is not the only cook. There's many cook in the
Yeah,
kitchen, and you are the one who just said to me, we cannot say there's two creators, because this will be wrong, right? It's like having two cook in one kitchen, and you agree with me. So when Allah, he said he is not the only creator, is Allah telling the truth or he's lying?
no, of course he's telling the truth.
Okay, but
I
he
mean,
said,
but yeah. Sorry, go on.
by the way, you are very polite and you are welcome. You are a very nice person.
Oh, thank you, thank
Yeah.
you.
So it
I
says
just
here,
try to learn. Yeah.
yeah, no problem. So it says here, chapter 23, verse number 14. So blessed be Allah, the best of the creators.
Yeah, yeah.
But you are the one who present to me that your God is the only creator. So how he is the only creator? And then we have
No,
Allah himself saying he is the best of the creators.
okay, okay. I think I understand your question now. So basically, what you're trying to say is, before when I tell you, I mean there can only be one creator. Not like Hindus, you know, they believe in I don't know how many gods. I think there is only one creator. But I think you're now referring to the Arabic word. I think here is where you have your question is, how can there be two Allah? Before when I told you about the creator. That's why I don't have problem if you call the creator Allah, or if you in English you call him God. Do you understand what I mean? Because
Yeah, but
I'm
this is
talking
not,
about the
my
creator.
friend, but this is not
Yeah,
the issue now, what we call him.
yeah.
But you see now
So the issue is the Quran.
Allah himself saying that he is the best of the
Yeah.
creators. If you are saying, I am the best one in Afghanistan, that's mean there's many Afghani, correct? But you are the best.
Yeah, okay. Now I
Okay.
got you. So you mean you're with me that there is only one, there can only be one creator?
Yeah,
Yes, or you maybe
but how
three?
now? But how the Quran saying this? He is the best of the creators.
Ah, okay. So you talking about the language now?
Well,
How can it?
how we learn about
Yeah,
Allah? By Allah, He spoke to supposedly in Arabic to us, and that is the Quran, right? So Allah, He
yeah, yeah.
says, "So blessed be Allah," which is very weird. Allah saying, "Blessed Allah." I mean, this is the most funny
But
thing.
do you speak Arabic? Do you speak Arabic?
No, I speak Urdu.
Aha, okay, okay. But you know, he says also قل هو الله أحد. يعني he's one.
Well, that's wrong
In
too,
Quran.
because Ahad does not mean one. Ahad is mean one of. Ahad. This is why we have say that the Ahad, Ahad,
But okay. So
اثنين,
question.
ثلاثة, الأربعة. So we have
Yes, yes.
days. So Ahad is one of them, and the Quran is full of the word Ahad. أحد من يعني أحد الأنبياء. So Ahad mean one of many. So when Allah he says قل هو الله أحد, either he meant
Yes.
Ahad, the one who is an idol in the Kaaba or around the Kaaba, or he meant that he is one of many. However, let us not to jump this one here. It says Allah is the best of the creators.
Yeah, okay, I got your question because okay, yeah, in context, yeah, it can mean different things, but it can also mean one. But your question is why he say in Quran he's the best of the creator. يعني there is money creator because he say so. Is this
Obviously,
your question?
obviously. Otherwise, he is lying, because
Yeah.
if I go now, okay, let me call my mother and I will tell her, Mom, I spoke to a person and he said to me, you are the most intelligent student I ever taught. And this is you, suppose you are my teacher. But you never taught any student except me. So how I am the most smart student if I'm the only student you have? So this is a lie. If he is the best of the creators, that means there's a creators. If there's no other creators and he is the best, that means Allah is making up a lie. You don't
No,
say.
but I understand. No,
Yeah.
I understand that.
Okay.
Yes, okay.
So
So
how this?
is this okay? Okay. So what I believe it can also be, you know, this can be also open to interpretation. Some people, when you read the Quran, maybe you understand it this way, but you have to be open. You know, even as a Christian, you have to be very open. Listen to what other people say. Also, maybe you can say, okay, how
I'm
do you
surprised
understand?
to you,
Because
my friend. I'm surprised you are from Afghanistan and you are telling me to be open. In Afghanistan, if you say that, they open your head. What open?
yeah, true,
If
true,
Allah,
true.
if Allah, Allah is saying, you give me any interpretation you want. Who care? Creator is a creator. It's you who present the word to me when we call. Creator is the one who create life. Creator is the one who creates something out of nothing. So when Allah he says he is the best of the creators, obviously either there is other creators or he is the only creator. If he is the only creator, that's mean Allah is lying.
Okay, can I sometimes sometimes you can answer you can answer someone by asking a question. Can I ask you something? This is will be your answer also. So I understood what you mean when you read Quran. When you read this ayah that you just read, you understand a certain way. But can you believe that when I read, I understand something else? Maybe I understand something. You know, I understand it. It's open to interpretation. Yani, one person he believes like this, the other person
Like my friend, I'm not. You see,
grasp.
I am listening to you. Give me the interpretation. Go ahead. I'm not saying to you,
Okay, so
I'm going to ask you the question and I will not allow you to give me the interpretation. No, I'm just asking how such a thing can happen.
Okay, so what I believe personally, what I believe when I read it, I think it means that he is in the context, of course. In this context, even when the context of Qul Huwallahu Ahad, I believe I'm very open person. I want to learn.
Okay.
So if you say that Ahad could mean that in context, I am open for that also. That's when you read Quran, you maybe understand it that way. But I read that Qul Huwallahu Ahad, say that he's one, yani he's one in essence.
Okay, let me ask you. This is simple.
Yeah.
If we want to compare between apple, should I compare apple to a camel or apple to an apple?
You compare, depends.
Why?
It depends, but of course. Okay, so example, it depends on your on what you want to put forward. If you try to give me an example of two different things, obviously
a fair compare using the word best. When I say the best, so
yes,
if I'm talking about apples and I say this is the best apple, obviously I'm comparing this apple to other apples, correct?
In this context, yes.
Okay, but there's other context. He said the creators, he decide what to compare to. He decide, Allah already decide what to compare to by using the word the creators. So it's not up to me, it's not up to you. So when he say he is the best of the creators, so now we are focusing in those who they are the creators. So how Allah can be the best of the creators if there's no other creators? Have you ever heard of a guy, his name is Baal?
Yes, of course. This is yes, I know Baal.
What is Baal?
There is
what is Baal?
Paimuna. Okay, so Baal, it's a okay. So can I explain? Sometimes
Go ahead,
I need to take my okay.
No problem.
So basically, it comes from very root. It's Baal is like a shaitan. It's a demonic. It's called method. It's a myth. And it's demonology. It's a demonology. He looks like not ape. Sorry, what's this called? Like a sheep with two big horn.
Okay.
He's often described like this, but the problem is with some portrayers, they use their imagination when they draw. So whenever they draw a ball, it's a demonic. Yeah,
okay.
it's like a demonic, so from what I understand. But sorry,
this Baal, you said he looked like a goat. He have two horns.
Goat, yes, goat, not sheep. Sorry, goat.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. So now, we have a goat. I'm going to draw that in the screen. I'm very good in art, as you know. I don't know if you. I teach art as a part-time. That's why I have no money because nobody.
Yes, I have come across.
This is the goat. This is the goat. This is Baal. Okay.
Okay.
And I'm glad that you told me that Baal is a goat. Now, how in the world Allah he compared himself to a goat then? Because in the Quran, in chapter 37, verse number 126, Allah he compared himself to Baal.
Yeah. So, okay. So whenever I discuss this with my Christian friends and even atheists, I'm from Sweden, my friend, and in Sweden we have this most atheistic country in the whole world.
Yeah, my friend. Focus with me. Focus with me.
So what? No. I'm just telling you something here.
How Allah compare himself? You said to me, I asked you who is Baal. You said he is a goat. He have two horns. Okay.
No, this is what I'm trying to answer. Okay. You finish and then I will answer.
Yeah. So how this goat is now in a competition with Allah? Why Allah he say compare himself, crying how you worship the goat and you forsake Allah, the best of the creators? So Allah by saying this verse, which is in chapter 37, verse number 125, Allah he admitted that Baal is the goat is a creator. And Allah is a better goat. He is a creator, but he's a goat, but he's a better than, because you don't compare yourself to someone is not a, if you are not a goat, why you compare yourself to a goat?
But that would be like, okay, this is one interpretation. I understand you, but this I can then flip this question, same back to you as a Christian.
Flip it. Why?
I could then
how is that?
Okay. So I could ask you the exact same question. I could say, listen, in Christianity, when Jesus said, don't believe in other gods, worship only God, Father. Whenever he talks about other gods and then he compares to Father, does he now mean even the Satan? He said that Satan is God of this world and Father is God in the hereafter. Is he Satan is even worse, lower in rank than this goat. But so they're different. There is Baal, there is Paimona. There is other, there are a few others, but I forgot. So is he now comparing himself with the Satan?
No, because simply when Jesus he says that all lies come from Satan, and when he say he is the God of this world, which means there's many people worship him and many people follow him in this earth. But people who belong to the true God, they will be in his heaven. This is why
Okay, so
you keep saying to me, you said to me many times, he said, my father, my father, my father. So when Jesus says my father, he says he is a son, and he says that the father is the one who should worship, and his son who he sent to you. So the father, he glorified the son he glorified the father, and the son came to save the earth from the
no,
God
but
you are worshiping. Now listen, my
no, but
friend, listen,
okay,
I'm asking you
okay.
now, how in the word I am God, and then I go down? You see, he can say, oh, you worship Baal. Baal is a fake God. That will make sense. But he did not say
No, but
that.
the problem is, okay.
He did not say that. He confirmed that Baal is God. How he confirmed it? He says he is. Baal is a creator.
Okay.
Allah is a creator. But Allah is the best of the creators. So Baal is
But he
not
said,
equal to Allah. And
okay,
he's a
but
creation.
he said, okay, finished?
Hmm.
Okay, so he says in the Bible also that that Satan is God of this world and Father is God in the hereafter. Now,
Hmm.
this is also a comparison. Is he Satan?
No, you see,
Astaghfirullah. I should maybe I shouldn't even
you
say this,
see,
but
you
yeah,
know, when
yeah,
we say God,
yeah.
I'm saying to you now, I'm saying Allah is your God, right?
Okay,
Okay, but
yeah.
but I agree he is my God. So using the word God does not mean I agree with it, unless I mean that he is my God. Here
But
we
do you
have
agree that intention is very important? Do you agree with this?
yeah, exactly. So Allah here, the intention of Allah is to compare himself to other
No, my
creators.
intention.
Not
I
yours,
was
not yours.
referring.
Who cares
Sorry.
for yours now? We're talking about the Quran.
Okay.
Allah is
Okay.
he is the one who's talking. So the only one he can tell us what he meant is his words. His word is so clear. You know, are you going to seek and pray to Baal and forsake the best of the creators?
But before also you said something which is a little bit interesting. You said
Mm,
that he glorified Father and the Father glorified Son and
mm.
the whole concept. Okay, so obviously I know that you're not Catholic by that when you say this, and you're not.
How is that? How you know that I'm not Catholic by saying that?
So
This is a
okay.
verse from the Bible, my friend. Catholic believe in it too.
Oh yeah, I understand that. But
Okay,
so
listen,
okay,
focus me.
okay,
Don't go on
okay.
something you do not know. Don't talk about things you don't know.
No,
So
just when you told me
when
this,
I
a
say
question
you're
verse.
trying to change the topic,
No. You told
creators.
me.
Okay, let us make it simple. Do you believe there's a creators or one creator?
No. Just one, just one.
Okay,
I
so
believe only
why
one. But
Allah
then
says the
you can call him
creators?
God. You can call him God. I have no
No
problem.
problem.
Or you
So
can even
how?
call him just okay.
Okay, my friend, I got the answer. But so how Allah he says the creators if there's only one?
Because just like you said before, I don't know if you heard yourself.
Mm.
Maybe you can. You heard yourself. Just I think it was 3 minutes ago. You said that look, because there were people worshiping this, Satan, and there were people worshiping God. So Jesus said this
No, but
exactly
he's
same.
here. But here he's
But
saying creators. He's not saying gods. He's saying creators. There's many gods. You know, there's Hindus. They have 35 million gods. But this is not the topic. The topic is the creators. If there's no other creators, and then I say to you, you worship the creators, and I am the best of the creators. He is not saying I am the only creator. He says I am the best of the creators. By saying that, he admit that there's other creators. Because if he
no,
is
I
the
understand.
only
Listen,
if he is the only creator, there is no other best.
okay, so I can fully I can honestly understand when you read Quran you can understand it like this, but the problem is you have to be a little bit open for other people as well. I don't
Okay.
understand that when I read this verse. I do
Mm,
not. I'm honest with you now. I don't read it the way you. I don't understand it that way. I
mm,
understand it that it's open to interpretation. That's Allah. You have to respect that. Look, let me tell you something. Even Muslims, 1.8 or I don't know how many Muslims,
mm,
it's not possible that everyone have same. Even with Christianity, there will be interpretation a little bit, but you
mm,
have to be open for that. I understand when you tell me that Quran. So when you read Quran, khalas, you understand it that way. But you have to sometimes let other people also, not respect. Just you have to understand that they might interpret it in their way a little bit.
mm.
You understand what I mean? I'm honest when I say that I believe in Allah, that He's one. I really believe that He's one,
Who is the
but
one?
I
Who
don't
is the
have.
one who give the best interpretation for the Quran?
Okay, this is good question.
Mm,
So, but who is the one that who? So I believe every person. I read it, I interpret it. I do. I think I should not. I should respect your view, but I should not force you to believe this or that. You
mm.
have when you read
Are you
Quran, you
sure you are
understand.
from Afghanistan? That's weird.
Yes.
What happened to you? Anyway, listen. You see, I'd ask you, who is the best to give interpretation for the Quran, and you tell me, you know, you can interpret.
So okay, yeah.
I'm asking you,
So
who is the
okay,
best
so
to give the explanation for the Quran? Is there a better one than Allah?
no, of course not.
Okay.
But
Have you ever
okay,
heard
but
of a God? Have you ever heard of a God? He claimed that he created you from dead blood, and he explained it in details.
but
So how does God is God, and he says something silly and stupid like this?
No, but see, this is again. I mean, when you talk with a lot of Christians, they say something that might sound a little bit. I can even give you example that might sound a little bit stupid, but you know, you have to respect. You have to say, okay, listen, this is how he read the Bible, and this is how he understands.
No. This is not about up to you. This is Allah now Himself talking. Explain how He created the baby. This one did not need. This is not a metaphorical. This is not philosophy. He says to you, I created the baby in the following steps. There's a guy, he had sex, he made a sperm, the sperm coming from the ribs of the women and the backbone of the man, which is stupid. And then he continues saying that that sperm became a dead blood, and then that blood became a baby. How in the world such a one, you think he is the creator? You do not know how the baby is created.
Oh, are you talking about the right now? Are you talking about the scientific error in the Quran?
This is not scientific error. This is an idiot error.
Okay, but so you understand it like even not scientific idiotic error. Okay, that's how you understand it. But here's the problem,
my friend. What is the error here? This is a messed up error. It's like
but I understand.
Someone saying, okay, you know, I'm going to build a house, and then at the end he made an error installing the faucet. This is the whole thing is messed up from the beginning. So
no, but
according to your religion,
that's
this
like
is how
saying,
the baby is made. First is the sperm, and then became dead blood, and then the dead blood grew and became a clot, and then the clot became a lump, and then the lump made a bones, and then after that, Allah He put the flesh. How in the world that work? So if we go right now to any you know, either Allah is teaching us how He created the baby, or He's been a fool.
No, but I have done a little bit research, and it was a while ago. I can answer from what I interpret, how I see it. Of course, I can do that if you want. Okay.
Is it up to you to give your own interpretation?
But that's what it depends on what you want. If you want my own interpretation, how I understand.
No. Is it according to Islam? Is it up to you to give interpretation? It's up to you.
But how can listen? We have to you have to understand one thing. I cannot speak for Shia. I cannot only speak for myself. Can I speak for you? If I can speak for you, then I will say no. You're
wrong.
What
does have to do with Shia or Sunni? Now I'm asking you. According to Islam, can individual like you explain the Quran, or they have to go by the scholars?
No. Can I talk for someone else or only for myself?
No, this is not about yourself. This is about the religion. So if I ask you what do you like to eat, then you tell me what I like to eat. Here we're talking about explaining the Quran. So so who is the one in Islam? You know, according to Islam, he can give interpretation to the Quran.
Yes. Okay. So this is a good question. Now I think we're getting a little bit closer now. Okay. So you know the problem is that I understand you 100%, but you fail to understand me. But it's no problem. I will tell you very simple now. So the way you're talking, it sounds as though the whole Islamic is just one. Therefore, if this was the case, if all Islam was just one and no Shia, Sunni, so then you can come to me and say, listen, how can you say this? Because you. But the problem is there are many different interpretations. For example, Sunni understand it one way, Shia understand one. If you go to a Shia, he said, no, he's wrong. This is what it means. If you go to a Christian, when you read the Quran,
can we take the interpretation? Can we take the interpretation of Muhammad? Or he is Shia or Sunni, or you don't like him? Muhammad, your prophet.
Yes.
Is he okay to explain the Quran, or he's not qualified?
No, he's of course he's okay. I know what you mean. Okay, proceed.
Okay.
So yeah,
when your prophet Muhammad, he says in chapter 18, verse number 86, that the sun set in a muddy, hot spring of water.
Yeah.
The Quran says that. Who is going to give us interpretation for this?
Okay, this is very, very, very good. I think you're talking about the Dhul Qarnayn.
Yeah, the guy with the two horns.
With the two horn, no, there is actually some scholar, they say Qarnayn, it can mean also 100 years in Arabic. 100 year it can mean one Qaran.
He have 200 years in his head.
No. He can live between those two. Like I am born 1990, so
Yeah,
if I live between those,
the
no,
one
but
who
it's a
told
different interpretation.
no, my friend, the one who told you that he don't even speak Arabic, because Dhul
No, this
Qarnayn,
might you might
the
no, but
no,
you
it's
might be
not up
right.
to them. No,
Yeah.
no,
Okay.
the in Arabic is the one who have something. He like
Okay.
this is the description for him. So if he lived for
Yes.
200 years or in the 200 years, that will
No,
not
that's
make
not
him
what
Dhul
I'm saying.
Qarnayn. No,
Okay, so I'm not
this is what
saying
they
that.
told you. No, listen. Forget about this. Who care
Yeah.
about the name now?
Okay.
When the
So I
Quran
was trying
says,
to tell you.
when the Quran
Okay. Yeah.
says that Allah speak about a
Yes.
person, the man with the two horns, Alexander the Great, obviously, he arrived
Yeah.
until he found the sitting place of the sun.
Okay. Can I tell you just one thing? This is a good question, actually.
He
Yeah.
found it set in a spring of murky hot water.
Yes.
Allah
Yes.
is telling the truth that the sun set in a murky water, or he is being a foolish person.
But okay. So here is I will give you my answer, and then I will make my answer strong by giving you more
I
evidence.
want a
Okay.
strong
So
answer. I
first,
like strong answers always.
okay. So first, I'm gonna
I
tell you
always
the answer.
collect weak answers and I throw them away. I want a strong
Very
answer,
good.
please.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
No. It's by doing this, you're making me also stronger in my faith. So I
Okay,
don't. I like this. Don't worry. Okay.
good,
Okay.
good.
So first, yeah. So when you say this is from the human perspective, okay. So he saw it like that. The proof for that is also.
Where it
So
says he saw it like that, can you
no,
show
but
me? You see
when you
my
go,
eyes,
listen.
I'm like 200
Yeah.
years old, like Zulqarnain,
Yeah.
and I cannot
No,
see
but
where it says that this is from
yeah.
his perspective. It says he found it. He did not, he thought. If it says he
Yeah.
thought, then that
Yeah.
what you said is true. But he did not
Okay.
say he thought. He said he
No,
found
no,
it
no.
set.
So far, I'll be honest with you. So far, you have been very helpful. You have been very good. But the problem is sometimes I feel like when I talk to you now, I feel like you want you try. I'm telling you, I didn't mean 200 years. You're forcing me to say no. You're putting this in my mouth. I'm saying what I mean. A person can live between two,
My friend, I'm
just
talking
like you
about
can.
myself now. I'm very old. I'm very
Yeah.
ancient. Ask my mom. I asked my mom, when was my
Okay.
birthday? She said, oh, what I know. I do not know the year. I know it was a bad day. So this is what I know about my age. So now I'm asking you,
A bad
when the
day.
Quran
Okay.
says, when until he reached the setting of the sun, setting place of the sun, he
No,
found
but
it sitting in a spring of muddy water or murky water or hot water.
yeah.
Who is the one is
So
talking? Allah. He did not say in
okay.
his perspective. So you Muslims,
Yeah,
you make
but
things
you
up.
have to. No, I'm gonna tell you, but if you allow me, I'm gonna let you speak how much you want, but just allow me also in the between a little bit, okay?
Hmm.
So when you talk, this interpretation is like you say, but one interpretation of this is also look. This is from human perspective. The proof for that is another. So sometimes
Hmm.
you explain Quran by Quran. So what you do is that there's another verse. It says في كل في فلك يسبحون يعني
Hmm.
you know that the verse which
No, I
says
never
in
heard of it
English.
before. No.
So sometimes you have to grasp it in the whole context. I understand. That's why you get
Yeah,
question.
but the
What?
one you mentioned to
Yeah.
me make it even more
Yeah.
horrible, because
Okay.
according to the Quran, the verse you mentioned to me,
Yeah.
it's that's the day, the sun, the night, and the moon, all of them they swim in a flock in a boat. So how that can be from God too? So this God now trying, you say to me,
No.
you are
في
trying to
فلك
explain to me.
يسبحون.
Yes, my friend,
Yeah.
yasbahun in Arabic mean they swim. All right. And the
Yes.
Muslim,
Exactly.
okay. So, but when he said that, he said the night and the day and the sun and the moon. So he claimed that the night is an object, the day is an object, the sun is an object, the moon is an object, and all of them they swim, but none of them swim in fact. Now let's go back. Hold on.
Okay, listen.
When we go back,
Sorry, I'm
when we
sorry.
go back,
When you say sometimes, the day, and I can hear you. My English is not good, but what I can hear that you sometimes you have problem with the language. I can hear you.
okay.
This is what I believe, but not to be disrespectful, of course. I'm just saying. My English is worse than you, but
Okay.
I can hear that you have problem with the language. So when it talks about, I can give you a dozen of examples. In English, when you just say
What if I
مثل.
show you? What if I show you this is the true
Yeah.
meaning according to your scholars?
scholars, there is about 1 million scholars. I mean, if I want to show Bible to you
So listen
certain
now.
way,
So now you
it's
are
not
saying to
hard
me,
to me. You
but
know,
hold on.
I can,
A second ago, you said to me, I can tell you have a problem with the language, and now I'm saying to you, I can show you your scholars, and in a second you delete them all. You said my scholars, a million scholars, they are stupid. You know, don't care about them.
no.
So why you
See,
call them
okay.
scholars? Why you call them scholars if they aren't scholars? Okay, let me ask you.
You call
Who
them
is more?
scholars. Yeah, I
Who is
didn't. I
more?
have
No, it
never.
is you
Well, I have
Muslims who
never.
call them scholars. For me, they are idiots.
You're
My
talking.
friend, my friend.
You don't talk with Muslims. You're talking with me now.
Ibn
Yeah.
Kathir is a scholar
Yeah.
or he's an idiot of the village for you?
He's one of the scholars, but he's not. He's not the perfect.
Okay,
He can
name
make
for me a
mistakes.
scholar you like.
What do you mean? All of them. No one is perfect. They can make mistakes. I'm very, I'm very critical thinker. If he's wrong, he's wrong. I don't care if he's very knowledgeable. Ibn
Okay,
Kathir, Ibn Athir, Ibn
okay,
Qayyim. I don't care.
okay.
Name to me doesn't matter.
Is your prophet a scholar or
Yes.
he is an idiot like Ibn Kathir?
But okay, first of all, I don't understand why you do this now because you've been very nice till now. I don't. Okay, it's okay. It's
No,
up to
I'm
you.
asking you because now you are washing your hands.
I get a little bit sad, I
You
get
are
a little bit
washing
sad.
your
Wallah,
hands
honestly.
from your
Yeah.
scholars trying to escape the truth.
No.
You know,
I never said I wash. Why?
okay,
If he brings
I
to me
want you to
proof.
read for me what is in the screen and tell me.
Okay, just I'm gonna
Is
answer
your
you.
prophet qualified? I asked you 5 minutes ago. Can your
But let me answer you this.
prophet
Yeah.
explain the Quran? You said sure. You still agree that your prophet can explain the Quran?
Yes, but if you let me answer, I will tell you maybe.
Okay.
It's okay. You take your
Do you
time.
agree that
But
your prophet is the best to explain the Quran?
you're very good in one thing. You don't let me talk. That's
No.
just
You see,
quite.
I learn
Yes.
about Muslims that they escape my question, so I don't give them a chance. I'm asking you. So, do you agree, as you said before, you already agreed, but I want to repeat it again. Do you agree that
Yes.
your prophet is the best to explain the Quran?
That's not what I said. No, you're
You
wrong.
said
If you
that.
let
So
me,
are you saying now your prophet did not know what the Quran is saying too?
that's not what I'm saying at
So,
all.
like I say again, is the
I don't have
prophet of
chance to
Islam,
explain.
is the prophet of Islam, because you, whatever I say to you, said it's not what I'm saying. Let us make it clear. Is Muhammad the one who can explain the Quran, or he is the one who cannot explain the Quran?
Okay, the problem is when I talk to you, 95% you talk, you let me talk 5%. It's
I want an
very,
answer, my
very
friend.
unfair.
I want an answer.
I cannot even open my mouth.
No, you
It's
can
not
open
fair.
your mouth because you are trying to avoid the question I'm asking. You talk about
But
things
even if I,
have nothing to do with me.
even
I'm asking
okay,
you, is
if I do
Muhammad,
that,
you deny
yeah.
what you said, you deny what you said. You said that already. I asked you, is Muhammad is qualified to explain the Quran? You said yes.
Yes, okay, he is, yes. What can I
Okay.
say? I mean, this is not fair, but okay, what can I
Okay,
say?
so do
Okay,
Muhammad make a wrong understanding of the Quran, or he is smart, guided by Allah?
he is guided by Allah, yes.
Okay. The hadith in front of us, read it.
Where can I do that? I don't understand. It just Skype for
I'll
me.
read it for you. It's in the screen. I'll read it for you. I was sitting behind the messenger of Allah. I'm so glad this guy is sitting behind, not in front, because this is risky. I was sitting behind the messenger of Allah, who was riding a donkey while the sun was setting. He asked, which means Muhammad, do you know where this set? I replied, Allah and his apostle knows best. He said, it's set in a spring of warm water.
Yeah.
Okay. So who is the one who can explain the Quran? Muhammad. What Muhammad said about the verse in the Quran about the sunset in murky water and muddy water? He said, it's set in murky water. This is not from the perspective of Zulqarnain, as you said to me.
Okay, so what? Okay, so now this is now if you give me a chance, even if I'm Muslim, just give me a chance. It's okay. Okay, sometimes you can learn something.
Okay.
This is how I. Okay, thank you. So when you tell me about Muhammad, of course he's telling the truth, but there is an issue. Even there is about thousands and thousands and thousands of hadith in plural that they call a hadith. So the reason that I do not trust just one person, a scholar, is because there is so many hadith. It's not like Christianity and other religion. It's huge. It's not fair to just cherry pick just one hadith, because if you do that, you can show Islam exactly the way you want. I can do that with the Bible. Imagine you have 1,000 hadith to play with.
No,
you take one hadith from there.
I challenge
show
you to do that.
I mean,
I challenge you to do that with the Bible.
Listen.
Show me where Jesus, he said, the sun set in murky water, and in the hadith, and then the Bible says the sun set in murky water in the Bible, and then we say we don't accept them. Now we have both.
Okay.
We have the
You
Quran.
challenge
I mean,
me.
look at this. We have the Quran saying that, and we have the Hadith confirm that, and still they are saying it doesn't say that. I mean, this is
Okay.
madness. Does the Hadith agree?
So
Does the Hadith agree with the Quran, or it's against the Quran?
okay, when you finish, you can talk.
Does the
Let me
Hadith,
when you finish.
does it
Yeah.
agree with the Quran statement, or this is against what the Quran is saying?
So okay, so you challenge me. I love that challenge because that's good. Sometimes, you know. Okay, so you challenge me. Now I'm gonna tell you. I like it. Okay.
I don't challenge you because you
tried
are not qualified to debate about Islam, my friend. I challenge people who have knowledge. Obviously, you have none.
No. I'm a student. I've never claimed to be professional.
No, you are like
just
you are like this guy, Sheikh Uthman. Do you know him? The guy he just said Allah have a hand, Allah have a leg, and then he
no.
denied that
He's
they are.
very. My friend. I'm not even. I'm very not knowledgeable. I'm very. I don't have. I'm just a student. Just try to learn.
Okay, no problem.
Maybe you can hear.
See this, but this is not an excuse. You see, I'm telling you, I don't challenge you because obviously you yourself, you are trying to jump from place to place, trying to escape the embarrassment of your prophet. Did your prophet
no, but
say?
I tell you fair and square. I told you,
my friend.
No,
did
but
your
listen,
prophet say what is in the screen? Did he say that, or it's a lie?
No, of course, that's not what I'm saying. My answer is there is thousands of hadiths. I can show you.
Who cares if there's thousands or millions? The question is, did your prophet says this or not?
But in context, you cannot just take one. That's like you bring me one hadith from
he's
fight,
explaining the
and
Quran,
you say,
my friend.
Look,
He's explaining the Quran. What context? The guy was sitting in a donkey. The guy was behind him. The guy, he asked the first guy, "What do you think about where the sun set?" The other guy, he says, "Allah and his messenger knows best." The messenger says, "Well, the sun set in a muddy water. Thank you very much." Even this one need context.
Yes, because there are so many other hadiths that explains about the sun. You know, there is one hadith that explains about the universe.
Give me one.
You know, it's
give me the give me the one you know.
There is not one. I can give you several. Okay,
give me one. Give me the one you like. The one who can help us in this case. Give me one can help us in this case. Go ahead.
But okay, so what? Okay, so when the prophet said that there is open to interpretation, you understood it that way. I told you, I brought you to your Quran. I told you that look, there is this verse that says that that you know all of them goes into orbit. That if you want to know about the sun, but of course, if you know, if you talk about the human perspective, he sees the sun and goes.
I have a verse in the Quran. I have a verse in the Quran.
Do you know about this, my friend? My friend, do you know English a little bit? You know?
No, you see,
listen, you know sunset. You know sunset.
You are not giving me the answer. I said to you, don't give me a speech. Give me a reference. And you give me a speech
reference,
in the Quran, in chapter 36.
Do you know the word sunset? Do you know the word sunset?
No, I do not.
Do you know what it means?
No, I don't even know where the sun set because I'm still looking. Listen, my friend.
But the sunset,
Quran says
in English.
You keep saying. What in English? Tell me what about it.
Okay, so basically, when the Brit, you know, when the sun sets, does it really set? No. It's a figure of speech. You have to understand and you have to give room to these things. You cannot be like
not according to the Quran.
I understand that. I'm just giving you an example so you understand.
No, don't give me an example. We are talking about the Quran. You see, you are the one who mentioned to me that they are running in orbit. Okay, I have a surprise for you. There's a verse in the Quran. It says that the sun does not run into a fixed course. Which one we take? It says here.
No, but that's not contradiction though. No, this is good actually. Wait. This is good.
الشمس تجري لا مستقر لها. Do you accept this verse?
I accept all Quran verses, of course.
Okay. Can you show me the verse in the Quran?
Which so do you want me to read it for you?
I am showing it to you in the screen. والشمس تجري لا مستقر لها.
Yes. So what about it? This doesn't even contradict. I don't understand why you just you're just hacking on the word. I'm telling you that I don't understand it that way. I'm a Muslim.
Did you understand what I just said? والشمس تجري لا مستقر لها. Let me read for you in English, so you might follow with me. And the sun runs with no fixed course of term.
So wallah, that it doesn't even contradict. But you know what that means in English?
But
see,
if we go a few lines up, the Quran says on its fixed course for term appointed. So what do you mean not contradiction? one verse saying that the sun run into a fixed course, and the
You
other
know,
verse
the
saying the sun does
funny
not run
thing
in a
is,
fixed course. Which
listen,
one?
okay, so I'm gonna tell you this. You know, the absolutely funny thing is, if you
Mhm.
really listen to yourself, you're answering yourself.
I know, I
This
always
does
listen
not
to
even
myself. I die
contradict.
laughing, you know. But
But
still, that will not answer my question. How one verse says the sun runs with no fixed course for a term, and other
you
verse
know,
saying, and the
yeah,
other verse saying on its
yeah.
fixed course for a term. Which one is the
You
correct?
answer.
You are the one who said to me there's no contradiction.
You're asking me something and you're answering for me. This is very. I have
I'm
never
not answering.
experienced
I'm asking
something
the
like.
question. I'm waiting. You
But
said
you
there's no
let can.
contradiction. One is
But can you
says,
let me?
listen
Can you let me
carefully. No, you are
explain?
the
Can you
same as
let me
this guy,
explain?
Othman,
Hello.
in the video. Keeps
Well,
saying to me, let me talk, let me talk, let me talk. But you don't
okay.
answer. Let me repeat the
Okay.
question again. Listen carefully. And the sun runs with no fixed course for a term. This is the first verse. Second verse.
It means. You know what
Uh,
it means? English.
what mean?
Let me give you a
Tell me.
little bit. It
Okay,
means
tell
that
me.
it doesn't stop. Can
Okay.
you hearing yourself?
Thank you,
Can someone?
guys.
Yeah.
The sun mean does not stop. That's wonderful. Thank you.
No.
You just say
No.
that.
Okay. Proceed.
No, just tell me. Just tell me. Did I get you wrong? You said the
Yes,
sun does not
yes, yes.
stop.
It doesn't. No, it does not contradict itself. You're hearing. You're not hearing
Okay,
yourself.
now
You're
tell me.
actually. You're
Tell me
by
this
doing
verse
this.
meaning.
Listen, this is just simple English. It means you just answered yourself.
Tell me what the
It
verse
means
mean.
that is not. So basically, what it means is that when the Zulqarnain saw it sit, it doesn't mean it just went there a sit like I'm sitting in a chair. It means it doesn't stop. It
But this is not
goes,
about the
and it comes
Qur'an
back
now.
up.
You are not focusing. Here the
But
verse
I'm
saying,
answering you that all the verses they
runs,
do not contradict yourself.
and the sun
Yeah.
runs with no fixed course for a term. Do you agree with this? And tell me the meaning.
Yes, I agree with
Tell me the
this,
meaning.
and I have answered you, and I've told you they do not contradict
Tell me the
each other.
meaning.
The
Tell me the meaning.
only problem, the
Tell me
meaning
the
is that
meaning.
it does, Habibi, it does not stop. It goes. Even when the Quran say it doesn't mean like sitting in a chair. It's not on the
Okay,
muddy water.
so
No,
let us make
it
it
goes.
clear.
It does not stop.
So, my
Yes,
friend,
yes,
Asad,
yeah.
so let's make it clear. So when the Quran says
Yeah.
with no fixed course, it means it does not stop. With no fixed course mean it does not stop, correct?
Here's what you do. You're answering yourself. The problem is
I
your English
want
is
to
not
make
very
it
good. Yeah,
clear. Please just say to
yeah.
me the answer. When you say
Okay.
with no fixed course, you meant that the sun does not stop by saying no fixed course, correct?
One interpretation, yeah, كل في فلك يسبحون, all of them together, it means that it goes, it revolves around the sun, the earth. Yes.
Okay, so it doesn't stop. The sun does not stop.
No, it doesn't stop.
All right.
But
Thank you. Finally.
yes, yeah.
So now we will go a few line more up and we will find
Okay.
the opposite meaning. The sun doesn't stop because I asked you when it says no fix of course of term, you said that mean the sun does not stop. Read this
Yeah,
verse here
but
with me. It says,
but your English,
read with me,
but
read
this
with
is what
me.
I mean.
On
Okay.
its fixed course. So when we
Yeah.
said no fixed course, it means it doesn't stop. But when we say a fixed course,
You're answering yourself. You know what you do. The only problem you
it
have
is
is
you
that
who told me
your English.
that. It's you just a
I
second
know.
ago. This is an opposite verse. The other verse says there's a fixed course. There's no fixed course. Here, there's a fixed course. I asked you what fixed course mean. You said mean the sun does not stop.
You're answering yourself. You have problem with the language. That's not that's only you
Listen,
interpret it the way you
my
want, and you
friend
don't let
from
me
Afghanistan.
answer
I don't
you.
know what they feed you in Sweden. Listen carefully. I ask
No.
you when the sun when the verse says no on a no fix of course, you said this is mean the sun does not stop, and I repeat the question 3 times and you answer me twice. It's recorded. Then now, okay, we got it. So no fixed course mean the sun will not stop, and you said yes, correct?
It goes around the
It
yes. It
doesn't
goes.
stop.
It has an
Okay,
orbit. It has an
yeah, it
orbit.
doesn't
Yes, it
stop.
has
Doesn't
an
stop. You
orbit.
said that. You said doesn't stop. So
Listen. Let me
does
answer
it have
you.
a
You
fixed
have to
course?
let me
Okay,
at some point.
let's
Listen.
make it
Till
simple. Does it
now
have a fixed course,
until
or does it have a fixed
Habibi,
course? Does it
you
have a
must
fixed
let
course?
you know
No,
this is
no, no,
very
no.
disrespectful. You
No,
must let me answer
you can
because
say
I can
whatever you
hear.
want.
You know what? Okay.
I want to know. Does it have a fixed
Okay.
course, the sun, or it doesn't have fixed course?
Okay. I can hear that you have been misunderstand. You
I
must,
want to
in
explain to me. Does the
order.
sun have a fixed
Okay.
course, or the sun does not have a fixed course?
In order for you to
Does
understand,
the
you have to
sun
let
have a
a
fixed
person talk. This
course?
is not fair. Is this
Does it
Christianity?
have a fixed course? You see, you cannot play with me, my friend. I'm a Christian
But
Prince.
let me
You have to
let
give me
me.
the answer. You can do that with other
But
Christians. With
I
me, we
am
cannot.
giving
Okay.
you. I'm
Does it have
giving
a
you.
fixed
You know what
course
I'm
or
trying
does
to
not
say.
have a fixed course? If there's a fixed course or no fixed course?
You must let me answer. Can you let me answer?
I'm asking you to answer. There is a fixed course or no fixed course?
There is, the sun goes around.
This is not a question.
It goes in an
I
orbit.
want you to give me,
as
as the Quran saying, there is a fixed
the
course
Quran
or there's no
says
fixed course?
Yeah.
There is a fixed course or there's no fixed course?
I'm telling you, it goes in an orbit. Why you?
This is not
you
the
must fix
question.
your
This
English,
is not
my
the
friend.
question.
Yeah.
This is not the question.
Yeah.
If there is a fixed course or there's no fixed course.
What do you mean? It goes in an orbit. I'm
Well, the
answering
Quran
you.
says
You're not
that. The
hearing me.
Quran says the word
Quran
fixed course.
says
It's
that,
not
but
me.
the Quran
It's not
says,
me
listen,
saying
it
that.
goes
What's
on.
wrong with you? The Quran says the word fixed course. It's not me. I have to use it. Don't tell me what do you mean.
Okay.
I am the one who's asking you. So
Okay,
does the sun go? Does the sun goes in a fixed course? Does it go in fixed course or it does not go in fixed course? Choose one.
Which? Listen, can you let me answer then? If you don't want to be fair, are you fair or no?
I'm waiting.
I'm telling you, it goes on an orbit. It goes on an orbit.
I don't care. I want you to use the word course. Does it go in fixed course or not? Because this is what the Quran is saying.
But why would I listen?
Are you refusing to use what the Quran is saying? Are you making fun of the Quran now?
No, I told you the Arabic verse. I told you, you're talking to me.
So the Quran says the sun run with a fixed course. Are you agreeing with the Quran? The sun run in fixed course or the sun run with no fixed course?
I agree with the Quran. It goes on an orbit.
Okay, so is that a fixed course or no fixed course?
If you mean it goes, does it move? Yes, it moves.
This is another question. Does that mean it's a fixed course or it's not no fixed course?
Can I ask you what you mean? I mean, this is not, you know, it's only a fair
this is the question.
What do you mean?
If you don't understand the question, how in the world you want to answer when you say an orbit? Where do you get the word orbit from? Where do you get the word orbit from? I will shave my 25 beard, a meter beard. If you can't show me the word orbit, there's no orbit in the verse. I'm asking you. وَالشَّمْسُ تَجْرِي لِمُسْتَقَرٍ لَهَا. There's no orbit. Now I'm asking you. And this is your Islamic translation saying. Your Islamic translation saying. And on it is no fixed course. So no fixed course doesn't mean.
So yeah.
Do you agree? Do you agree that the sun? Do you agree that the sun has no fixed course? Do you agree that the sun has no fixed course?
The problem is that you cherry pick. There is so many verses and different hadiths that says there is one.
Trying to view the answer. Is the sun run with no fixed course or it have a fixed course? I want an answer.
If you mean it goes on orbit, it goes yes.
There's no orbit in the verse.
But it moves. What do you mean? I'm not. Listen. How can you? It's not. I'm not even. I don't even know which verse you're talking. Okay, give me the verse. Let me check this. Because I cannot
give you the verse. Okay. I will give you the verse. Chapter 36, verse number 38.
Wait. Because I cannot even say. I don't even know. You just keep on. I feel like you want me to believe this. You know. You just repeat.
You feel. Yes, thank you for feeling. You know. You feel so hard. Well, it took me 10 hours to make you think that you feel that I am trying to make you answer about this. You feel now?
Give me the verse.
That's so good.
Give me the verse. Give me the verse. I've never.
Chapter 36, verse number 38.
Verse number 38.
Yeah.
Wait, 38. الشمس تجري لمستقر لها ذلك تقدير العزيز العليم. Okay, wait. Okay, and the sun runs his course for a period determined for him, for a period. That is the decree of him, the exalted in might, the all-knowing. But Yusuf Ali has, okay, yeah.
So? Give me an answer.
So what's the question?
The answer is, does it go in fixed course or doesn't go in fixed course? The question, does it go in fixed course or doesn't go in fixed course?
But if it's yes, and the sun runs his course for a period.
Okay,
yes.
So it's running a fixed course, right? It has a fixed course.
But it says for a period it goes yes.
Okay, so it has a so it has a fixed course, correct?
It runs. You have to say the verse as it is. You cannot say from your stomach.
I gave you the verse. You open it in your side, and now it's so simple. I'm asking you, does it have a fixed course or not?
I have the verse in front of me, and you're telling me in front of me you're saying it wrong. It says and the sun runs his course for a period determined for him.
Okay.
Yes.
This is a translation of who?
Of Yusuf Ali.
Okay, can you change to different translation, please? Any translation you
Why
like?
did you?
Huh?
I need translator. Why would I change?
Because okay, so when now it says the sun runs in a course, so does it have a course or it does not have a course?
La, you just want this to do. You're very unfair. I know what you're trying to do, but
My
it's
friend,
very
okay,
unfair.
I
I
will go
feel
with the
very. This is
translation you
unfair.
accept. Listen, the sun runs off in a course. Does that mean the sun has a course? Yes or no?
Okay, yes. This says yes. Yalla,
All
okay,
right,
yes.
thank you very much. It took us 2 hours to make him come to the
No, you.
conclusion.
But
So now,
still, you
so now
have
let us make
interpreted
it
wrong.
clear. Yes,
Okay.
yes. The sun has a course. Do you agree?
Dude, it says the sun runs his course for a period determined for him.
So does it
Yes,
have a course?
naam.
Does it have a course or not?
La hawla. Yes, I don't know
Okay.
how to
So
say.
how do you explain to
Yes.
me? How you explain to me? Allah, He said in different verse, the sun does not have any course.
Where? Which verse? You have
Here
to
we
show me.
go. This is the same verse actually, according to the reading of Ibn Mas'ud in the Quran
Where?
of Ibn Mas'ud. والشمس والشمس تجري لا مستقر لها. And the
Where? You have
sun
to show me.
runs.
Where? You have to show me where.
Quran Ibn Mas'ud, the same verse. Quran Ibn Mas'ud, chapter
Where?
36.
I'm looking. I'm reading it now. I'm reading where?
You are not reading Ibn Mas'ud. You are reading Hafs, the stupid Hafs. This is Ibn Mas'ud and this is Ibn Abbas. Those are
Can you send it?
the companion of
But wait.
Muhammad.
Hello, I'm reading the verse that you told me, and it says the sun runs his course for a period determined for him.
Yeah, you are reading.
So what?
You are
Okay.
reading the Quran of Hafs. I just told you. Here we go. Let me send to the chat. In the chat, read it for me. Here we go. In English.
Which chat?
In English,
Okay,
I will send it to you in Skype because you are not looking at the. Obviously, you are not looking at the YouTube. Here we go.
Oh,
والشمس تجري والشمس تجري لا مستقر لها. This is the Quran.
Wait. Look how unfair you are. Okay, look at this. Subhanallah.
Subhanallah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Wait. And the sun runs with no fixed term for time, meaning that it has no destination and it does not settle in one place. Subhanallah. Can you see? Can someone in the chat tell this guy English? Teach him a little bit. Little bit.
So
can't you see?
Teach me.
This is what I mean. But a second ago you said the opposite. Listen, I know.
But the second ago you said the opposite. A second ago you agree. A second ago you agree with the opposite verse. That is opposite verse.
They don't contradict. No, they don't contradict. You think it does, but it doesn't. Your English is poor, my friend.
What do you mean? I think here it says there's no fixed course. Here it says there's no fixed course. No fixed course. The verse before it says it has a fixed course.
Oh my God.
Don't say, oh my God, so oh my potato. We made your God potato today.
Listen, you know what? Can someone in the chat, please, that knows English, teach these guys? Look at what it says.
Abdul, yeah. I will send you the full copy in front of you. Obviously, you do not know how to read like your prophet. Here we go.
And the sun
no, hold on. Let me send it to you again. And I want you, because you are not looking at the screen, I want you to read for me everything. Does it oppose each other? Anyone is a blind, he can see it. So one is saying there is a fixed course, and the other one saying there's no fixed course.
And both of them. Listen. The problem is in your English. You don't pay attention to what I say. You have to pay attention to what I say. The problem is in your English, man.
The problem is in my English, not in your Quran. So listen to this. We show him, guys. It's so clear. One is saying the sun runs on a fixed course.
I can do this also. Listen.
Just go. You are just a kid. I'm having patience with you because you are a kid. So we show him what his prophet said. You need to know there's millions of hadith. Who care? There's million, there's 2 million, there's 10 billion, there's 1 hadith. Who care? Did your prophet say that the sun set in a muddy water? You should understand. I am open. This is according to you. Look, what according to me? It's your prophet, he said that. Why you are calling me again?
Because You know, you're so funny, man. I have never seen such a funny guy. You just want this to be like this, bro. You have to read a little bit. Be fair
In
in
front of
your
you, it
approach.
says, it is, one verse says there's no fixed course, the other verse says it is fixed course. Very simple. People are
Listen,
laughing.
I know, I understand what you mean, but you
Yeah.
have to be, listen, what you do, you have to fix your English a little bit. I'm telling you. Okay, is this not an answer when I'm telling you maybe you understood it wrong?
What? How I understand it
Is
wrong?
this,
My friend, this is the
it's in your
opposite.
English, the answer
This is the
is not the
opposite. One, it
opposite.
says it has fixed, the other one, a fixed course. The other one says there's no fixed course.
It doesn't say that. It does not say that.
It's
You
in front of
lied.
you. It's in front of
No,
you. Stop.
no.
Okay. Okay, then open YouTube and read for me.
Open YouTube and read for me. I have it in front of me, the other one, and I'm seeing that
Okay,
it's
read
not.
it.
It doesn't contradict.
Okay,
Okay,
read
so
it. Okay,
listen.
read it. No, I want you to read
Okay,
it. I want you to read it. Go ahead.
okay. So, and the sun runs with no fixed course for a term, meaning that it has no destination. That it has no destination and it does not settle in one place. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Continue.
So where is the other one?
Ah.
Okay, and the sun runs. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And the sun runs on its fixed term for a time. He said its fixed course is beneath the throne. The second view is that this refers to when the sun's appointed time comes to an end. Where do you want me to read the whole?
Well, okay, and now?
Yeah, so what it
Okay.
means is both of them are actually saying, but in different, you know, you can say in English, you can say same thing a little bit different. You're not using exact word. You are failing in the English. The problem is that you're failing in the English beat. I know what you mean. Just find two verses that go each other. Listen, where can I ask you a question? I had about originally when I called you about Christianity.
So now
Can I ask you a question?
are we done? Like you solved the problem now? That's it? It's solved now?
Because you do not understand the question is from
okay,
the
but
answer.
when we showed you that your prophet, he said, and this is Sahih Hadith, Sahih in chain, it says that the sun set in a muddy or hot, warm spring. You said to me there's a million hadith, and I don't know what does that mean. So what?
Not million. I did not say million.
A billion.
What are you putting word?
Okay.
No, not billion either.
Did your prophet?
But you're saying is wrong. I did not say billion.
Did your prophet say the truth or he lied?
You cherry picking. If you want to show that Islam is false,
I cannot do cherry picking unless there is a
cherry.
cherry. Are you saying your Quran, your religion, full of a cherry? I
So
cannot do picking for the cherry unless there's a cherry. So you admit it. So you are saying to me, I am picking up stupidity.
You proving
sure,
my point
I am
your
picking
English.
up the stupid things in your religion. So I'm asking you, when you're a prophet, when you're a prophet,
okay, let me do
when
the
you're
same
a prophet, he said that he
when
was
you
making
say
cherry.
that about Christianity, when
You
I
are
said
saying,
cherry, your English is so bad. Listen,
you are saying,
your English is
listen,
so
Mr.
bad.
Abdul,
Do you think I'm
you
talking
are saying
only
your
about
prophet
cherry,
here
not
is
talking
making
about
cherry. You are saying
When
your
I
prophet is
told you
making
about
cherry, and I am picking up the cherry of your prophet. Thank you very much.
When you talk about cherry, you think that I'm actually talking about cherry. This
Then
is your English.
so when
You
I talk
think
about
that I'm
cherry,
actually
you think I'm talking
like
about cherry, but I'm not talking about cherry. So when your prophet
what are you
said the
saying,
sunset in
man?
murky water, he's talking about
Yeah,
what?
no,
I want you to read the hadith. I want you to read the hadith. I was sitting behind Allah Messenger who was riding a donkey while the sun was setting, and he asked, do you know where this is set? I replied, Allah and his apostle knows best. It's set in a spring of warm water. Did your prophet say something is stupid or something is smart? I want the answer. Go ahead.
Okay. Is Jesus God?
After you answer this, I will tell you.
Okay, I'm gonna answer this, but if you fair, look, we started very good. I do not understand why you're trying to put me down always.
I'm not putting you down.
But
You are putting your prophet down. You are the one who said it, Sherry, not me.
See, this is no. See, have I told you anything about you? You
Don't
just,
waste
I feel
my
like
time.
you know.
Don't waste my time, because we want to talk about Jesus the God. You know.
Okay.
I want you to finish this one first. Okay. So when your prophet
how is
says
he God?
that,
Astaghfirullah. Don't say that he's God because he didn't
we
know about the hour.
We will show you that my Jesus is God and your God is a scam. Now answer this first.
Astaghfirullah. Why? Okay, is this fair? See, is this fair?
You will see if it's fair or not. In a second, we will see if it's fair or not. We will see. You see, you're trying to change the topic, trying to hide the poo of your prophet. So answer. Don't you want to know about Jesus, if he's God or not? I will show you, but you need to finish this one first.
You will not show me. Wallahi,
I will show you. I will show you, and you will be ashamed. And you will be ashamed.
You will not.
You will be ashamed.
Okay, let's
so answer now.
you how can I prove to you?
You see,
okay,
you're trying to run. Are you going to
no,
answer or not? You promised me you are
I'm
be
not
a
gonna answer.
man.
I promise you.
Okay.
I
So
promise.
your prophet
I answer
said
you.
the
Wait,
sun
wait.
set in a muddy spring warm water. What your prophet says that?
Oh, he was not wrong when he said that.
He's
What he
not wrong.
meant. No, but wait. You have to. Okay. When he says, I tell you that this is from human, when you see on the match from human perspective, when you really want to know about the Quran, with what it talks about the sun, you have to go when it talks about the sun that it has no course, meaning it goes in an orbit. But this is my interpretation. If you refuse, listen.
Who's
If
asking
you
you?
want
What's
to
wrong
say,
with you, Abdul? What's wrong with you? You said this is
Abdul,
from the
Abdul what?
perspective.
Abdullah?
Okay, I will go with you. You just said this is from the perspective of your prophet. So he's a liar.
But why are you putting? No, but why are you trying to put me? You know the part is
You
why so
just
much
said
fitna?
you just
Why?
said
I'm talking to you respectfully.
your
Wait, like
prophet
I
saying
told you.
that from
Wait. I told
perspective
you one
the
thing.
perspective
I
of a
told
human
you.
being seeing, right? So your prophet is a
I
liar.
told you.
He claim
Listen.
knowledge.
I told
But
you
he
that
is
I'm a
making
student.
up a lie
Later.
because this
No.
is not from the human being perspective because we don't see the sun set in a
You
spring of
talk.
water. Have you
I
ever
told
heard
you.
of suns
Listen.
going in a spring of water?
I told you that I'm a student. Why are you talking to me like
I'm
I'm a?
asking you,
Why are you
have
talking
you
like this?
ever seen the sun sitting in a spring of water?
When I told you that I'm a student, why are you trying to put
I
me
don't
down?
care if you are a
I feel.
student or you are a smart or you are a dummy. None of my business. This is your business. I'm
But
asking
it's
you,
not your
have you
business. Stop
ever
putting
seen the
people
sun
down. It's not
set
good.
in a spring of warm water, boiling water? Have you ever
Boiling
seen
water.
in a
I
human
told you boiling
perspective?
water. Yeah, you do, what is so unfair. You talk 99%. You have to let people,
Because you are
dude.
not
This is not
answering.
because
How
I'm
many
telling
time
you.
how
No,
many time I have to repeat
I
the
tell
question?
you,
I'm asking you, please.
please.
Please. Take a
Yeah,
breathe. Okay, now. So, have you ever seen anyone in the world from his eye perspective seeing the sun setting in a muddy spring of water?
yes, when people say normally when they say, "Oh, what a beautiful sunset," they don't
Where
really
where
mean
do you
that
see the
sunset.
sunset? What is that? Where do you see the sunset set in a spring of water? Where is that?
Oh my! Are you serious?
No, I am serious, very
When
serious.
people see, okay, very serious. If people see that go in a spring of water, they say, "Oh, what a beautiful sun that just set on a spring of water." What's wrong with that? It's figure of speech.
But
It's just speech. Does that
no,
mean that
this
really?
is not
Wait.
figure of speech. It says it's set.
When
It
people
says
say
read
I'm so
carefully, read
hungry. Wait, that
carefully,
is in
read
English. Wait,
carefully, Abdul.
cherry pick.
You see, أنت مدلس يا ولد، مدلس كبير صعنون صغير. Listen, it says it's set in spring. In. Do you know what in? Okay, so it's set in. It's set
How old are you?
in.
Astaghfirullah. How
It's
old
set.
are you?
Subhanallah.
Allah.
Aman Rabbi Aman.
Look at
Aman Rabbi Aman. Listen,
how old.
it's set in a spring of water. So where is the
Do you
human
have?
perspective?
I'm telling you, I answered you twice. I'm gonna tell you one more time. No problem. I'm
What do you mean?
telling you, when someone says that, oh, what a beautiful sunset, it sits on ocean. You must understand, just like
Where
cherry
is the
pick,
ocean
it
here?
doesn't mean.
It's a
Listen,
spring of
okay,
water.
but
Where is the ocean? Where
exalo,
is the ocean?
cherry pick. Okay,
Where is
okay,
the
there's no ocean.
ocean?
Springfield, when he
Where is
say
the
he
ocean?
says